What is up, everyone? My name's Jared Beckwith. Today I took a nice trip to the beach with my friends, and I wanted to talk about the question, how will Elon Musk stream music directly to your brain? This is going to be done through a field called brain-computer interfaces. I'm actually taking a course on this, a graduate level course, so I'm going to know way more in the future. But for right now, I know a little bit because I've done a research paper on these, so I think I can speak on it and just give the basic overview for some of you guys who have never heard of a brain-computer interface. That's a crazy thing, isn't it? In this subfield of neuroengineering, there's two types of people. There's the doers and the dreamers. The doers are in the trenches daily trying to solve neurological problems through the current technologies. They're focused on therapies and different diagnostic tools which will best fit their patients. The dreamers have ideas that go beyond just medical technology. They have ideas such as connecting your brain to your phone, giving it a high-speed interface to the internet, also having a new kind of brain-to-brain communication similar to telepathy, only using brain-to-brain interface rather than just magic, you know? I read a quote somewhere though that said any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. So if technology got to that point where we were able to do a direct neural communication interface to interface, that would be unbelievable and pretty much indistinguishable from magic. The way that it would be a totally new way of communicating. Personally, I try to find myself at the intersection of the dreamers and the doers, because you don't just want to be pie in the sky having ideas that aren't going to come to reality for the next 25 years and just be talking about that and not making any direct impact on people and patients' lives. That makes no sense. So in my day-to-day life, for example, tomorrow I'm going to the hospital to do my clinical hours where I record the brain activity of epilepsy patients. I'm almost finished becoming a board-registered neurodiagnostic technologist. It's only going to take me about 6 more months of clinicals at the hospital, plus doing my homework. And also, I have to pass the board exam, and then I will be set. So 2021, I'm looking at being a board-registered neurodiagnostic technologist. So I'm super excited for that. I'm definitely a doer in the trenches, getting experience with actual patients and physicians. I've had the realization that many engineers, they will over-engineer their products. They will put in things that are cool to them. They'll be technically advanced, but they won't be cool to the patients. The patients will have it'll have no effect on them, and it won't be cool to the physicians either. Sometimes engineers can fall into that trap, and I found myself falling into that trap trying to figure out how to build my robot neurologist that's going to read EEGs. Instead of me having, ego and thinking that I know exactly what to do, I'm going to have some humility and listen exactly what do the physicians want when annotating EEG, which is just a graph of the patient's brain waves. What do they want? So my physician who leads the lab at my hospital, the neuro lab, he said that he wants 4 things. Oh, look, this is my boy G. What's up, G?
What up, guys?
What's up, man?
We're at the beach, Liddy.
We at the beach, we having a good time. We over here.
What you looking at?
We trying to get at some females over
Oh,
here.
the females in the back?
But,
There's 3 of them. I'm gonna hit at least one.
Oh, my boy GB pulling. All right, I'm gonna cut to some clips from our soccer game earlier where we won, me and Hader versus Balaj and G, and I'm gonna keep finishing these thoughts. Following up on what I was saying about my robot neurologist that I'm building, well, I might be the only EEG technologist that knows how to program, so that puts me in a super unique position to where I can add value in this industry in a way that nobody else can. Unless there's an EEG tech who knows how to program, maybe we can team up on this idea. That would be kind of cool. So if you guys know how to program, let me know in the comments, and maybe we can whip something up together. But I do believe I'm a rare breed, guys. While my programming skills aren't the most advanced things in the world, I can definitely build an artificial neural network that'll be able to read EEGs. I know this because I've already built one that can read handwritten digits, and also I built one that can distinguish between cats and dogs. The type of neural network that this is, it's called a convolutional neural network. These neural networks behave as an artificial visual cortex. The visual cortex is the part of your brain that receives and processes the visual information that comes from your eyes. In the course I'm taking on brain-computer interfaces, I'll be diving deeper into these convolutional neural networks and learning how they can be used to read EEGs and recognize different brain signals. Brain-computer interfaces are primarily a machine learning problem because in order to build an interface between the brain and a machine or a computer, for this example, let's say the machine is a drone and you want to be able to fly the drone just by thinking about it. In order to do that, you're going to have to separate the control signals, which is you thinking up, down, right, or left. Those are the different control signals. You're going to have to build a neural network that can distinguish between you thinking right to make the drone move to the right, or if it's just background brain activity where you're not thinking anything at all in particular to moving the drone with your mind. That's just the basic idea behind it, but I'm going to be learning a lot more once I get deeper into this class. I'm going to be starting it this month, so I'm super excited about that, where the professor who teaches the brain-computer interfaces class, he actually knows how to drive a drone with your brain. Exactly what I was talking about. Not even science fiction. Now, that's a super hard problem, but I'm up to the challenge with the help of the great professors there at USF. I've already learned so much from one of the neurology professors, Dr. Benbedis, and I will be learning a lot more from this brain-computer interfaces class, and I'll be able to apply what I learn in that class to Dr. Benbedis' EEG lab, and hopefully I can make some innovations slowly but surely. This isn't an overnight project. This is more of like a career project, multiple years. I'm talking 5 years, maybe 10 years. I'm not thinking 6 months. I'm not thinking a year. I'll have the ultimate robot neurologist or epileptologist. It's going to take some time, but with some effort and dedication, persistence, and keeping my eye on the ball, I should be able to pull it off. And if you guys want to see my journey, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that like button. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next video.